I get people coming into my office walking like this, completely locked up quite frequently. Sometimes they can't even get in their car to see me. And there's even times where I have to help them get on and off the table. Hi, Dr. Malka here, coming to you from Los Angeles, California. And in this video, I'm going to show you some isometric low back exercises to unlock your low back. And these exercises are perfect because they don't require a movement. All of them are in a neutral spine. We're going to do these exercises on a chair. You can start either by straddling the chair like so, or you can put your legs through. And this just depends on what level of pain you're in. Maybe you won't be able to move around to put your legs through. So the different ranges of motion we're going to do is flexion, that's moving forward, extension back, lateral bending or lateral flexion, as well as rotation. But keep in mind, we're going to do that without moving the spine. It's going to be neutral, which is really wonderful if you're really in agony and you can't move at all. So let's start off first with flexion. Keep in mind though, we're not going to actually do the movement. You're going to stay with your spine straight, put your arms or your elbows on the chair, and push your trunk against the chair. Another way you can do it is just to go right up against the chair. Put your chest on the chair and you're going to push. And you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. And you're pushing with about 10% of your strength. And I'm going to show you this now in a different motion or pop. Now I'm going to show you this in a different posture. And if that didn't hurt too bad, try putting your hands here and then you can push forward, maybe this time with 50% of your strength. And you're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. And you can do this 3 to 5 times. Next, hold on to the chair. We're going to be going back in this direction. You can try moving forward, giving the chair a hug, and then pulling back against your arms in that direction. But once again, you're not changing the range of motion. 10% of your strength for 10 seconds. If that felt okay, you can do it even harder, and maybe you want to put your hands on the chair like so and pull back with your back in that direction. 10% of your strength, or actually 50% of your strength for 10 seconds. And repeat it 3 to 5 times. Get again into neutral spine, and once again, push against your hands in a backwards motion. So next is rotation. You're going to hold on to the chair. This one you're probably going to want to hug onto the chair. It might make it a little easier. And you're going to be rotating now to the right. But again, we're not changing the range of motion. We're rotating without movement. So you may probably want to put your hand here and rotate. And again, you're not moving. 10% of your strength for 10 seconds. And relax. Try rotating again. Resisting with this hand. So this hand's not letting you move. You're just resisting against this hand, going into rotation. And relax. And now let's try the other side into rotation. Put this hand here and you're going to rotate but resist with this hand. You can even use this hand here to really create resistance, pulling with this hand and pushing with this hand. Rotating, 10% of your strength for 10 seconds. Neutral spine. Maybe you can do it 50% of your strength. Rotating for 10 seconds. And again, repeat that 3 to 5 times. Finally, we're going to finish up with our final motion, which is lateral bending. You're going to want to grab onto the bottom of your chair and you're going to go into this motion again without changing the range of motion. So it's lateral bending. 10 seconds with about 10% of your strength. And relax, come into neutral spine. And let's try that again. Maybe you can go a little more, maybe 50% for 10 seconds. And then relax. So go into right lateral bending or lateral flexion, 10% of your strength for 10 seconds, and relax. And maybe you can go a little harder, maybe 50% of your strength for 10 seconds. Now there's some abdominal exercises you can do as well. The idea is if you tighten your stomach, your low back has to relax. Just like if I'm going to lift an object with my bicep, the tricep has to relax. So what I want you to do is find your belly button and just bring your belly button into your spine and hold it for 10 seconds. Now basically you're tightening your abdominal muscles, but I don't want you to, like you're bearing down tightening. You're just bringing your belly button into your spine and holding it. And this can be done even if your back is locked up and you're driving and you can't do the lateral bending and rotation. This one can also help to just loosen up or release the low back. So now let's test this. We can go into rotation, lateral bending, forward flexion, extension. If there's any areas that's still tight, just emphasize that motion. Maybe you wake up and it's only the left side, so then you just want to do the left rotation or left lateral bending. And then finally, let's just get some movement in the low back. So we're going to be doing sitting cat-cows, as it's called in yoga. So try just gently rolling the spine like so, tucking the pelvis, and then come up into an arch of the low back. And this is being done very gently. Go ahead and curl your spine under your low back, like you're tucking your tail like a dog, and then come up and arch. And this is just creating some movement in the spine when it's really locked up. Curl your spine and arch. I mean, you could do the whole back if you'd like, but I'm really trying to just isolate the low back when I do these movements. And then we can go side to side. I don't recommend you necessarily do lateral bending. Keep the shoulders straight and just do a shifting. And then come to neutral and shift. If you need to hold on to the chair to do this because you feel a little unstable, that's fine as well. Shift, neutral spine, and shift. Now, if that made you feel better and you can actually get into a car to see your doctor to get complete relief, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if any comments or questions you have, I'll make sure to address them. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. And I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.